Hello there and welcome to the next episode of my Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 Rebranding WWE. This is episode 28 and it is the first episode of SmackDown post Vengeance, as SmackDown as well is now building to Survivor Series. So this is a dual branded pay-per-view coming up for November, then it goes split again for December, where I can't remember what Raw's is, but SmackDown will be having Starrcade as its December pay-per-view. And we kick things off with a recap package of what happened at Vengeance, specifically the main event, the intergender cinematic tag team match between The Fiend and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and Sheamus. Gets a 100 rating for a recap because all four of these guys have proven that they are phenomenal on the mic in entertainment stats. We then get Mark Calloway coming out, and he's talking about what happened at Vengeance, and he gets interrupted by Bayley. Bayley comes out, and she is bragging, she is gloating about her victory over Liv Morgan. She's going on about how, what is the point anymore? There is no point in her even trying. And Naomi comes out, and she harks back. Bayley straight away points out that, hold on, I've already beaten you. But Naomi takes to the Titantron and she shows a video package which shows Bayley using a foreign object in their match at Crown Jewel or Super Showdown, I think, earlier this year in Saudi Arabia, using the t-shirt against Naomi for the win, so Naomi's pretty much going, how, you know damn well, if we weren't in Saudi Arabia and we weren't wearing those t-shirts, you wouldn't have beaten me. Which pisses Bayley off, and they get arguing, and Mark Calloway just gets in the middle and is like, calm down. Calm down. If you want to settle this, we will settle it at Survivor Series. Potentially. Gets an 88 rating though. We can get the first of the Cruiserweight qualifiers for SmackDown, which starts with Gran Metalik defeating Chad Gable with the Metalik driver. Pretty simple, 80 rated match. Both guys got 77, which is phenomenal. They managed to get an 80 then. And the second match sees Bandido defeats Drew Gulak with the Revolution Fly. Gets a 77, Gulak gets an 83, Bandido a 58. I am trying to build Bandido up, but it's not really working at the moment. We're working on it. It's 77, as I mentioned. And after the match, Gulak and Gable both backstage. Let's say there was an ad break after the Gulak Bandido match, and Gulak and Gable backstage, and they've both just lost. So they agree. They agree to team up. They realise, I mean, we've not been great on our own recently. Why don't we team up for a bit? See how well we can be with that. And then we get the tag team champions making a impromptu defense against an impromptu team as AJ Styles and Finn Balor defend against Jinder Mahal and Christian. Do I know exactly why Jinder Mahal and Christian are getting a title shot? Not really. It was just a two babyface team I could put together. And Styles wins with the Styles Clash, and Balor and Styles make a defense of their SmackDown tag team titles. The way I'm going to justify this is because it kind of continues the ongoing spat that Christian's been having with Finn Balor, but this time there's a bit of Jinder in it because Christian's main partner, Edge, is out injured. We get a promo from Robert Roode where he's talking about how at Sunday he defeated Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion Kofi Kingston. People forget that. Kofi Kingston was the WWE champion for 7 months. Longer than that, probably. But I just beat him. So, but yeah, I've never been given a true shot at a title. I was given a tin pot time with the United States title. But I'm fed up now. I want a title that matters. I want the Intercontinental title around my waist. That's why I attacked Big E. That's why I even attacked Kofi. Kofi was nothing more than my stepping stone to get to Big E. And I guess now we move forward. And at Survivor Series, I will be fighting Big E for that Intercontinental Championship. Whether he wants to or not, I will be fighting Big E for the Intercontinental Championship. And leaving Survivor Series, I will be your new Intercontinental Champion. We get a women's match as Naomi quickly defeats Tamina under 7 minutes. It is a quick match just to build up Naomi, because she's had a bit of a rough time about it in this save, but now I kind of do want her up in a title picture. So, Naomi beats Tamina. We're going to get a promo from the Unknowns. The Unknowns cut a promo, and they're pretty much saying that they are ready for the future. The future isn't a mystery. The future is easy to decipher. The future is unknown, though. Gets a 76 rating. Good stuff from these 4 masked wrestlers who were using voice distortion techniques so that you don't know who they are. I'm being very careful. I'm not revealing any of them. We then get the Mickie James retirement ceremony, which is pretty much it. Mickie James comes to the ring, she cuts a promo, we get a few hype video packages of her career, including like her legendary feud with Trish, Lita, all of that. And it's a nice send-off for Mickie James. Quick squash match as Jey Uso defeats Samir Singh with a super kick, building up Jey, because obviously I haven't got Jimmy, so Jey's single still. For me, didn't quite get pushed as much as he does in real life. But then get Sonya Deville cutting this rant on the camera. She's going on about how, hold up, I retired Mickie James on Sunday, yet Mickie James got the segment on tonight's show. I didn't. Mickie James was out there in the ring. I wasn't. Naomi wasn't even on the show on Sunday. Naomi has done nothing but lose since SummerSlam. She's done nothing but lose. But she's on the show. I'm not. Why is it Naomi's shot to go against Bayley? Why is it not my shot? Why am I constantly getting overlooked? And it's a pretty good rant promo. And yeah, Sonya's got a few good points actually. And then the main event match sees the Unknown take on Braun Strowman. This is Unknown 3. This is. There is a hint as to who this is. If you know this mod well, you should be able to work it out. But the Unknown 3 defeats Braun Strowman in just under 15 minutes with the 630. It's a roundhouse kick, top rope, 630. And Braun Strowman is down for the 3. If you think you know who the Unknowns are, have a guess in the comment. There's 4 of them. And they are all... actually, no, one of them's probably quite predictable. If you've paid attention to the story names. One of them's probably very predictable. But chances are, the other 3 might surprise you. But we're not finding out for months. But have guesses in the comments section. And the main event segment sees Sheamus, the Fiend, is doing a Firefly Funhouse on his own. And suddenly, the door just bursts down. And it's Sheamus, covered in mud, covered in grot. He looks rotten, because, he's been buried kayfabe since Sunday. And he looks menacing. And he lays out the Fiend. And he actually lays out the Fiend. This isn't Mr. Rogers. This is the Fiend. Sheamus dominates the Fiend. Gets a 100 segment. And boy, is that a good way to end that episode of SmackDown. Again, 89 rating. I don't know. I'd thought that would have been a little bit better, but I'm not going to complain. So, I've been Ben Chapman. That was SmackDown. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. You have no idea how much it helps the channel. And if you're new around here, subscribe for daily Total Extreme Wrestling content. It might get to the point where we even get 2 a day in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to work out how to. I'm thinking of bringing in a second series where we start in 1970s WWF. If that's something which interests you, let me know. If there's any other saves you'd like to see me try alongside this save, let me know. I have been Ben Chapman.